and I just had an ACT meeting with some of your junior teachers and junior advisees. I know some of you guys are freshmen and sophomores in here, but we want to make sure by the time that you get here in April of like whatever junior year, and some of you guys are seniors and you guys are going to take the college entrance exam, we want to make sure that you are feeling 100% about this ACT. So, you guys know the drill about, you know, being in your groups, seated, level 1 voices, only talking about ACT Wednesday problems. I've picked out the 3 strands that I felt like you guys struggled with the most. That way, like during this time, you guys can learn from each other. You guys did a fabulous job of that on Wednesday, so I wanted to make sure I hit those specific like sections where you guys were struggling a little bit more. Also, you guys are attempting all problem showing work on your own sheet of paper, so I can see what you know. So I have recounted up the scores. Look at your group, look at the score on the bottom. We have very large disparities right now. You guys have 2 more sessions of ACT Wednesdays or Fridays before you guys win the final prize. I'm not gonna lie, one group that got like 30-something the first round did not show up this time. But one group that didn't get that many points first week did show up. So like, it's still up in the air. Who's gonna win? You guys have 2 more sessions. So at this time, go ahead and take your paper and find your groups in the next 30 seconds because we're gonna get started. Thank you guys for moving so quickly. Thank you guys for moving through. You guys, all right. So I just want to make sure those groups that scored a lot of points, I wanted to let you guys know their secret. The entire time, teaching each other the entire time. I know, I don't want to give too much away, but they were working the entire time. So, groups that are doing that are getting the high points. Let's make sure that we are on our way to winning this thing. Here's 1. You guys can start with that. You guys have 10 minutes at each station. All right, everyone's gotten theirs. So I'm putting the time on the clock. All right, I love the work being shown over here in group 1. Group 2, great work being shown. Everyone working. Group 3. Nice job, group 4. I love also that people have already taken off the squigglies of their paper. Like, that's awesome. Love the conversation going on in group 5 about the problem. Explaining through the problem in group 6 right now. And you can see with the body language, all these groups are so invested. Remember guys, I grade only 1 paper out of your group, out of random. So your paper could be the one that's graded. Yes. Of course. Do you see any pairs up here? Right. So let's box those shapes. Do you see anything on the bottom of the table?
negative 2 a factor 3.
Minus 9 divided by 7.
Negative 7. Oh, yeah.
I actually love the conversations, like talking through each problem and some of the groups, whether it's with like pairs or whole groups, it's awesome.
So I'm factoring it. I don't know.
Okay, let's box any pairs on the very bottom. And, oh, since you circled those, could you box any singular ones that are on the very bottom? So are those on the very, is that one on the very bottom? It still splits, right? So you wouldn't have to box that one. All right, so anything that's circled for you, you would put outside. So there's a pair of 2s, right? So you would put a 2 for that. There's a pair of 3s, so you would put a 3 times 3. And then inside the square root, you would have whatever is boxed.
So it's C.
5. That's it? 5?
Yeah. So that becomes.
We are not the negative.
5 minutes left on the clock for the station. What does it break down to? What? 128. What are 2 numbers?
And